Hey guys, this is Patriot Warrior, and today I am gonna be doing a building tutorial, I guess, or I'm just gonna be doing a building thing. Now this is a building that I made in my spare time, and it's pretty nice. I haven't done an interior on it, but as you can see, I did the entire outside. It's a Viking style house. I think it looks awesome. To be completely honest, this house I think looks amazing. But that's not what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be building something else over here. I did start making actually a wall, but then I was like, screw it. It doesn't matter if you guys see it or not. Now, yeah, I have a super flat world here. I probably could have done it better, but it's fine. It's fine. So, anyways, we're going to end this video. I'm going to be building something for you guys. So, if you guys enjoyed, please make sure to hit the like button. And, anyways, let's get started. So, first, we want to make the design, like the box of it first, and then we're going to add on to that box. So this is just for reference size. Alright, so we have a thing going on right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mess with the pieces of it to make sort of a design to it. I'm not sure exactly how this is going to look, but I don't really have an image in my head of how this is going to look, but let's just start adding in some stuff, expand this design. Now, to be honest, I don't have the daylight cycle thing turned off because I don't know how to do that yet. So let's make that like that. Yep. So then we have that shape on the front. Let's add something over here, should we? So let's add something right here. Let's make it a decent size. So we want I want to put something kind of like this. Alright. So kind of the design we're going for here. Could maybe use something on the back. I'm going to try and see if I could do something back here. So maybe something kind of like this. Like that, maybe? Curve it a little bit. So something like that, I think. Might look good. Alright, so this is how much I've gotten done. I've raised up the walls to about a good height. Good tip, always make your builds higher than, at least 3 blocks. No lower than that, because then you kind of just bump your head all the time. But you guys probably knew that, so I might be just repeating myself for no reason, but a good way to do builds is to start with maybe a blocky, like a rectangle or a box like I did, but then add on to it. I kind of did the same thing here. It was just a rectangle, and then I added on to the front, and then I put a side on. That's kind of what I've done here, but I've also changed everything around, so it's no longer just wood. I went for a more like stone type structure, and let's see how this works. So now I'm going to build up a roof real quick for this front entrance, so that because roofs are very good at accentuating builds. So you can do many roofs. You can do the simple one-up roof over and over again. So I'm actually gonna, let's see how this looks for now. Well, actually, no. So first, I want to, let's use these blocks real quick. But yes, you can have the simple normal roofs like this, the normal ones like these, or you can, like this one over here, you can have a different style roof, which is the bell shape, which is a 2 stairs, a block, 2 stairs, a block, and that's what it is. And here, always a good thing to add on as well is, do this. Dang it! Just be easier to leave a block of that. There we go. And a good thing to do here is to add in a sort of stair overhang for your roofs. It makes everything just look so much better. It adds more definition to the roof and to your building, so it's not just a flat wall or surface, which makes it look 10 times better. And another thing to accentuate your roofs is by adding these blocks underneath like this. It thickens it and makes it just look a little bit better. so it makes it not so small, and it takes up a little bit more space on this build. So we kind of have this look going on right now, and let's keep on adding and see how this looks. All right, so we've got this looking thing on the roof right now, and it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. It's a nice entrance. It's all very dark, and it goes with the color scheme. Now, another thing we can do, other than working on this roof right here, we can accentuate the front of it and add in more. So you can see I've kind of done it over here on this build. I've added then the stripped log onto the side, so it's not just flat. So I'm actually going to do something very similar to here, but I'm going to keep the palette of this gray type of block, but I'm going to use some wood to add a bunch of texture. And let's add this on now real quick, and let's see how this looks. I think it'll look very well. Very good. So let's go across like this. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I like how this looks a lot. And now we could do more up here as well. I think I'm going to make this like a window, maybe. Maybe like that. See, that looks pretty nice. You know, it has a nice window that goes into a brick wall at the moment, but we'll fix that later. But, as you can see, just adding this little details makes the build look a lot better. But now we have this very defined shape. Now we could always add more to it, just don't want to add too much to it. Now something I might do is, say like right here, to add more definition but not make it look overcomplicated, is put in some stairs at the angles, so that it adds a new feature to it, but I'm going to use the same block type so that it fits in with the background, but it just makes it have more depth. Now as we can see, it looks 10 times better. I think it looks awesome right now. But as you can see, it's just the little things. You don't have to do a bunch. You don't have to overdo it. Now, this, I'm not sure how this looks. I don't like how the block is right here. How it's got that back to it. I am using diorite, but I think I'm going to switch over to a different block that might be a little bit better. I wanted a wider block, but I didn't want to use quartz. But I guess I'm going to use quartz because I don't like how the look of this block is, because I didn't realize that it would do this. Because you see, I didn't want the lines. I want it to be one congruent shape. And now we have this very nice piece that is contrast to this darker, more bland stuff, and it just brings it together, I think. I think it just makes it look awesome. So now let's bring up this wall real quick a little bit more. So now we have this new structure behind it. So I actually think I'm going to cut into it real quick and add these little... Whoops, didn't mean to break that. And I'm going to do this real quick on both sides. Actually, I'm going to put it like that. It goes all the way down. No, it doesn't add much. Well, it doesn't do much, but it makes the build look a lot better. See, now I might actually go back in and turn those on the windows, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to start on this roof up here, but I'm going to try a different type of roof. Okay, so this is kind of the design I've come up with for now, and I like how it looks. It's still the white, but instead of going with cobblestone, I actually went in with this birch, which goes well with the white coloration, and I'm going to show you how I did this on the opposite side. I thought I'd just cut out the boring bit of me building in all of this, so I'm going to show you how I did it on this side. So first, for the roof, I did this. I did a stair, one block stair, and then stair on top of that, one block stair, stair, one block stair, stair, one block, and then when it meets in the middle, and then same thing on the other side. And then I did the entire way across of the quartz stairs all the way over here on, not yet both sides, but I will. And then I filled in. But, as you can see, I made it actually lower than it. So, like, I made it where it's indented into it, and it actually looks really nice, because your roofs do not have to be all the same height. They don't have to be like that. They don't have to be all the same height. They can all be different. So I'm going to fill in here. so we can get the full roof here. Oh, I should probably do this part last because this is the more boring bit, and I will show you what I did here. So first I went across like this. Actually, first I'm going to do this side because it's a little bit easier. So then I went across so that we can get an indentation. I just went straight across with stairs. Now I could use slabs, but the slabs leave that. They leave the roof like that, which looks kind of weird. So I don't do that. So instead, I use the stairs. Now, as you can see, I'm not putting them in perfectly every time. I'm just going over roughly, filling it in, and then I can come back on the next run and fill it in perfectly. But as I was saying here, now we're going to add a little bit of an outside, go all the way across of these quartz stairs, the smooth quartz stairs, and we have this nice little fill-in. And then you can come across like this with the slabs, and then fill these in. And it makes this nice indented look to the roof, which I think looks really nice on this build. It goes well of, I guess, the aesthetic. I don't know. I just like how it looks, so that's what I'm going with. So now we have this roof done. So we kind of have this simple kind of roof going, and it goes with the rest of the roof. Goes with the rest of the build. So now we're gonna work on the front of it a little bit more. I think I'm gonna put this all the way up like that. Now here I'm going to actually do a window type thing like this. Just put some more light in here so it's not looking so dark when we look in here, actually. Eventually we're going to maybe do the interior. I'm not going to do it in this video, but if you guys enjoy this one, I will certainly, and you want me to do something of that, I certainly will. So, and that makes it look very nice. I love how that looks. So now, on this we can also do something cool. So let me pull out some birch slab. I'm not sure how I could do this. I think the simplest way is to just go across like this, which makes it all one piece. Yeah, because it just goes too far down on this. Now here, we could actually maybe add in some windows. So let me go back up here. Cool. So let me go and put something right here. Okay, why is there a villager? Go away, dumb villager. Okay, so let's put this right there. And how's that look? Does that all connect? It does. So let's put it like that, which looks pretty nice. So let's go do that on the other side. There we go. So now we're getting a kind of design. We're kind of filling in some areas that are kind of bland. Now we need to do something to the side there and to the side over here. Alright, so here I believe is the final result for this build. So I just went at it, was working really hard, and I've come up with how this looks right here. I've added in little things right here on this front part. With some stone walls, which looks very nice, I believe. I got in some stairs and put in a door right there so it's not so open. You know, you have those there. I also finally got these sides done. I put some nice little designs on the side with some circles so that we didn't have 2 million windows, but had central windows with this thing in the middle, this little H shape with the cobblestone, and put some stuff around them, but made it like indented kind of, as you can see, while also having these little indents on the side, which I think looks really nice. We come around to the back. Now the back could probably use a little bit more work, I feel like, but I'm not sure what else I could do to it to make it look better, so maybe you guys could tell me and I could fix that whenever if we do a video on the interior. As you can see, there's nothing in there right now, but it is lit up. But I added in these nice little things right there, which I could add maybe right here, which it's not really hard to do these. All you do is make a 4x4, well, not 4x4, but actually a 2x6 square, and you just fill it in on the sides like this with a, well, better than that, but you just do that, and it makes that nice little circle shape, and it puts a nice little indentation into your wall, making it look a little bit better. I've also put these little things in the corners. Well, I put these little stairs in the corners to accentuate, just add more depth, so it's not a flat wall. Also, on the other side, I forgot to do this on this side because I did it last, but on the other side, I also added in these little slabs to add in a little bit more detail to the top as well. Yep, just forced my way through it, but also on this side, oh sorry, I forgot something. So on the sides of this little piece, the little indentation I did some indents right here on the sides, on both sides, and put a nice little window. You can kind of see it on the other side. But before we get there, I also did some work on this side as well, making some window sills actually and stuff like that, and also still the one thing, and then the indentions on this side, and the roof, I actually added it right into the roof. I think it works really well. Well, maybe a little bit better. I could probably fix this, which I will real quick because I forgot to use actual stairs, so this will help it look a little bit better, but it won't take very long. I do get distracted sometimes, but as a oh gosh, it's late, I need to get done with this. Anyways, that's the build. I hope you guys like it, and if you want to see more Minecraft building and stuff like that, and you want me to see me actually do the interior on this, and maybe on that last build over there, tell me down in the comments below, because tell me down in the comments below if you want me to do the interior on this one, because I actually haven't done it yet on that one. This one was just for fun, but I could do the interior on it just for you guys if you ask down in the comments below. But if you want me to do the interior on this, just hit the like button, and maybe comment down below if you want this one specifically. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye!